sauce. They broke, they think it's my fault. No court. I want that court. I'm dripping, I'm stuck with the sauce. But she love you, don't cut your. Reynolds Da Vinci is white. Limited Louis, that's light. Rape in the city, that's light. LED, look at the light. We the ones don't like. But you look too light. Why even play with your life? Bank account looking like yikes.
With me, boy. Your hands in your fingers. Your ears with get back, watch you turn to a singer. Get to fighting like this Jerry Springer. All of my just a back that like a popo. Don't do these, they popo. Had a G-Wagon truck turned to Rojo. Find a cable 2 wheels and they on ride down to Soho. One was black and the other was Mexican. Had a like a pollo. Younger than you with a Maybach. Younger than you with a Bentley. From the got in the gently. Angry and friends with these when I was down out of so had sympathy. But that's how I go when you broke. Now I'm like mistletoe. This do my own. Not gonna lost on these new clones.
Alright, I'm really undefeated, y'all. The first game, it was a sim that I didn't, because the guy wasn't able to play. I'm undefeated in all my leagues, still to this day.
All right, Coach, we are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. The scene from a few moments ago, this crowd enthusiastically cheering on their Texans as they emerge from the locker room. And we're just about ready for football as the Texans get set to match up with the Buffalo Bills. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10, Watson. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, first down.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Watson on first down. Dumps it complete to Miller. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that'll make it a second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Underneath for Miller. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1.
How is this man tired?
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball.
That fast.
So, second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game, too. Watson to throw on 3rd and 1. Flush to his right. The catch made by Miller. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A gain of 39 that time. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. On first down, Watson. And it is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Jordan Akins with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Texans take it all the way down to
that was easy.
On the opening drive. Fairbairn now to kick this one away. This is taken near the 13. And they're going going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And the whole close.
Alvin Kamara.
Gets it across the 35
I need to check to see who else he got on his team.
Tackle made by Whitney Merciless.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted.
Come on with the dang interception delay when you. Come on.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit. And receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Now a first carry for Lamar Miller. And he's got some space here. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Give him 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give him the yardage that they needed. They really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
To give him the yardage on the pass and half the distance to the goal line. Because
they're inside the 30, so now you don't march off the full 15, right? You have half the distance to the goal. In any event, that's precious real estate given up.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. A shotgun snap for Watson. Buying time to his left. And he whips that one incomplete there. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins.
Please explain to me what any kind of logic where he actually turns and runs straight up in the air during the red zone. Any kind of logical explanation for that.
Got a couple more downs to play with.
That's all I'm asking for. Any kind of logical explanation.
A line of scrimmage once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Back to throw, Watson. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line.
Go on and scoot in there.
This one in for a Texans touchdown. 2 first-quarter touchdown passes now for the.
I feel I make this look too easy sometimes, man.
Extend their lead. And he knocks it through. Fairbairn now to kick this one away.
Making it look easy.
This one taken just inside the 10. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And the Bills getting set to go. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon
I see you, Kamara.
and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And Selleck here, left side. And he'll be brought.
Oh, he got Bridgewater over there? Okay.
5 yards on the catch.
Okay.
That brings up 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
I should have just let computer catch it, but I can't just let computer catch it, man. I can't do that. It don't feel right. Come on, man.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he went
No,
backwards.
sir.
He'll be down at the 30. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Throwing is Bridgewater. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Lee. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5.
No, sir.
This is Charkandrick West. It's a loss of a full 3 yards.
Special teams, get ready.
Up 4th down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw
Anybody that play high school football know what that means. Special teams, get ready.
Put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The Texans offense now, they get set to head back on the field here. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Lamar Miller. And some room to run now. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. On 2nd down, here's Miller.
Oh, my goodness.
Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second
Let me check
half,
the rules. Can't even run that play no more this drive.
I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first
3
half.
offensive.
Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Watson on 3rd down. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Our first
Horrible, Jay, horrible.
An early lead in that game for the Falcons.
Horrible 3rd down call.
On that one as it progresses. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. 2nd down, Bridgewater. Left side here, caught by Clay. And down he'll go at the 25. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
On 3rd down, that's West.
No, sir.
No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48.
Go back!
Now Watson. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
On every offensive
Yeah, he really don't drop many like that one.
Caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Watson.
Come on, a horrible pass, man.
Taken in by Miller. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Throw a better pass than that.
The pick up there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs. Watson now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10. Here's Watson. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Richmond.
A 1st down carry now for Miller.
Come on, this lineman running with his hands to his side. Like, come on, bro.
With a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down. That fits the bill.
On 2nd down, here's Watson. Forced out to his left. This is caught.
Let's get in there.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Deshaun Watson with his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Texans will add on to their lead. And he puts it through. Fairbairn now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Bills offense coming out, ready to take over. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Looking for his receiver, sharp, and it's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu, and to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
It's going to be a long game for Bills.
After the interception, here's Watson. Eluding the pressure right. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the 1st down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
So they took a shot on 1st down but couldn't connect. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. On 2nd and 10, Watson.
Oh my.
Incomplete.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his second drop of the game. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Again, it's Watson.
Wrong read.
He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Call it a gain of 3. And that's going to make it 4th down. Fairbairn able to put this one through. And that will extend their lead even further. So a good snap, good hold, and right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, partner.
You mean like kicking the ball?
Exactly.
Well, that was in high school.
Doesn't matter. I don't care what level. You hit them, they go through.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
Let me run his defense on him.
Buffalo offense now
The one he started off running on me.
Here. And last time,
at the beginning of the game,
interceptions. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Andre Howe. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
I know he probably hot right now. I'd be hot if my offense is
Watson
struggling this
the
bad.
Texans here 1st and 10 at their own 42. To throw is Watson. He's letting this one go for Fuller. It's caught at the 10. And he is down deep into Buffalo territory. So 1:55 to go in the first half. We're back to Houston after this timeout. The 3 red zone trips, 3 touchdowns so far. They'll look for a 4th on 2nd and goal. They'll try and run for it with Miller. Breaks a tackle. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
you're
without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
He'll get it up the middle. And he's in for the score. Touchdown.
Let's get in there, Miller.
Lamar Miller, his 2nd touchdown.
In there like swimwear.
On the season. And the Texans will extend their lead. And the lead will grow by 1 more. Fairbairn now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And the 2nd wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Bridgewater now on 2nd down. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Come on, don't be volleyballing the ball.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
The Bills send the punter out as he'll kick it away for the second time. Fielded at the 33. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. On the NFL scoreboard, second quarter up in Minneapolis. And the early lead there belonging to the Cardinals. I have a feeling that one's going to stay tight throughout. We'll continue to monitor. Here's Watson. He's got Fuller. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Come back.
Throwing again is Watson. Drops it to Blue, complete. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. And before they can run this 3rd down play, we're going to get a timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. The Texans on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Target.
Watson looks to throw again. Then he's got the completion to Hopkins. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. To the air yet again, Watson. Escaping the pressure right. And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. The field goal unit on the sideline. They're going to go with 1 second left. They'll try to punch it in with Miller.
Let's get in there, baby.
It's into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Lamar Miller as time expires in the first half. And the Texans add on. And there you have it. Halftime quickly over. 3rd quarter, here we go. So we've come upon halftime here in Houston, and it's the home team, the Texans, leading this one. This will be fielded at the 8. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29.
They need to change that animation. Somebody that small is not taking 5 people
in this 3rd quarter.
I'm sorry.
These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drive
nice
to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
On play action, it's Bridgewater. To Shepard, complete over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. 1st down, Bridgewater. Over the middle, complete. It's Shepard. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. A good pick up there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
Always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
All right, let me stop looking at my phone.
You hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here.
I don't even know how many times I ran the plays.
Again, it's Kamara. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. We've become so accustomed to it, you sort of take it for granted.
You really do, but he is so good that every team in his division, every year, is trying to make sure they draft people charged with trying to block J.J. Watt. So far, hasn't been too successful.
Off the play fake, Bridgewater. Trying to lay one up deep.
Oh, man.
Inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That one goes for 29
catch.
yards on 3rd down. Again, this is Kamara, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Wasn't that long ago that the NFL guys really didn't adopt much from the college game. But one thing that has crept in there is spreading things out, opening things up, not even just in tempo, but maybe getting better line splits and spreading the field. I think that would be a great strategy.
I strongly dislike playing people that want a 2 clock. I mean, why be in the league? You need to learn how to get better versus my defense or versus my offense.
Following the penalty, it's Kamara. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain.
The next time we play, it's going to be the exact same results.
So that leaves him with a 3rd and 13. Alvin Kamara really settling into the league in his 2nd season. And, of course, he came out of Tennessee, but not a lot of people remember he started at Alabama.
He did and got caught in that big mix of running backs at Bama. And they like those bigger, thicker runners, those guys who can break down defenses through the middle. Alvin Kamara
face mask.
Alabama, going to a junior college for a while. I believe he went to Hutchinson Junior College before matriculating at Tennessee and finding his way to the NFL, where he is now a star.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. They'll run it with Kamara. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bills are in for 6. Hauschka adds the extra point, and that will get him one closer. Here's Hauschka now to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So here's the Texans offense now. They get set to start this 3rd quarter. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. A shotgun snap for Watson. Throw right side into the hands of Akins. And he's able to get up here to the 26. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal...
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
Wide open receiver complete. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Flushed out right.
Oh, man. I didn't even want to throw it deep.
Deep down the left side. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Houston. Deshaun Watson, 4 touchdown passes now in the ball game. And the Texans continue to pour it on. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead will swell by 1 more.
Let me prepare my inbox. Somebody gonna complain. Well, he's throwing it deep. He's still scoring touchdowns. Well, tell him to leave the flats open.
Yeah, here come the Bills. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. The second down throw for Bridgewater. Caught on the left side by Benjamin. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pick up there of 20 yards. This quarterback now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Out of the gun, Bridgewater. Benjamin's got it. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Gets it to Benjamin. It's caught. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
McCoy, and he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Second down, Bridgewater. Benjamin with it over the middle. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. This quarterback now 11 of 16 through the air. It's 1st and 10. Bridgewater now. Dancing to his left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
That's complete right around the 8. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. The Bills on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. And now before this 4th and 2 play comes to fruition, they're going to think about it and call a timeout. As the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it.
So next time I play him, when I call timeouts, when he chewing the clock, I don't want nobody to inbox me about anything.
They run. It's Kamara. And not only did he not get in the end zone, he didn't get the first down either. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Richmond. They begin with a run by Miller. And a nice pickup as this one gets him to the 10-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
4th quarter with a lead, you love that, don't you?
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule is trying to get 4
GG,
downs
big
on first
fella.
down. They did that plus 3.